Every year at CES, we release kind of a State of the Union at Hulu, and when you look at our year-over-year numbers, we've got a really nice momentum story. To be specific, last year we announced we had 17 million subscribers. This year we're up to 25 million, so we grew 8 million subscribers in 1 year. So pretty dramatic growth. We're happy about that. We also announced that, my part of the business, last year we did $1 billion in ad sales, and this year we did just under 1.5 billion. So again, nice sign of growth and health. And we're growing with advertisers because we're an effective platform to help them meet their marketing goals. So it's really satisfying to see that happen. We grew our advertiser base 50% this year, number of advertisers. So it's a fun time.
What are the categories? What are the kinds of companies? And we also hear a lot about direct to consumers. And who's buying?
Well, our biggest advertisers are the biggest advertisers in all of broadcast and television. I mean, Hulu is television. We want to be viewers' #1 choice for TV inside and outside the home. And with 85,000 episodes of content, we give them so much to watch. So as a result of being TV and having so many viewers, we're getting TV's largest advertisers. When it comes to how we go to market, direct-to-consumer brands, that grew 86% last year, and we're super serving them with some new tools. We just rolled out an attribution solution so we can effectively show that when audiences are exposed to ads on Hulu, those exposures result in sales, especially with direct-to-consumer products where the technology now and more importantly the power of the technology, we can elegantly put our census level data with their census level data. So it's not panels and inferring, it's actually census to census marriage of the data to show that an exposure resulted in a sale. And that's our unique wholly owned attribution product that we just announced here at CES.
Cool, and tell us about the sell side, the programmatic side, private marketplace. You work with SSPs, and explain a little bit how that's going.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about our advertising strategy, we have effort against national advertisers, against local advertisers, against direct-to-consumer advertisers, and one of the pathways that they all would like to take is a programmatic or automated pathway. So we work with Naylor, they're our provider, and we enhanced our private marketplace. So now we have biddable opportunity. I mean, to be sure, we're still a closed environment. It's not open bidding, but by invitation, and when you're working with us directly, we can put people in a biddable environment for the most coveted segments. And we're very protective for a couple reasons. One, in a pod environment, we want to make sure we're always guarding against category collision with our advertisers. And two, since 79% of our viewing happens in a living room on a big screen TV, we always want to make sure that we carefully vet the creative and make sure it's beautiful and that everything's kosher. So it is automated, it is programmatic, and we're doing it in a very Hulu-centric way to make sure that the viewer experience, as well as the advertiser experience, is elegant and great.
And Peter, finally, speaking about the consumer experience, tell us about interactive advertising, ad load, what you're doing, and how that's developing.
Yeah, we have the ad-supported Hulu and the ad-free Hulu, and people go in and they deliberately choose one path or the other, and happily, the majority of people choose the advertising-supported Hulu. But that doesn't mean we can just feel free to just jam ads at them. If anything, we have to be as respectful as possible because they're one click away from going to the commercial-free Hulu. So when it comes to the ad environment, we are conventional TV with conventional breaks. So we'll take 15s and 30s, but I think the real opportunity is to go beyond that. We can take ad lengths of any duration, and interestingly, we can do all sorts of interactive advertising. We really like working with Brightline and Innovid, to name a couple, for interactive ads, for ads that allow people to transact. We have a request for information format. We've got all sorts of interesting models. And the latest kid on the block that we're just in beta with is this idea of a pause ad. In an on-demand environment, you hit pause, you get the navigation of where you are in your show. We're going to serve up a little image it wouldn't be a display ad or a video ad. It'll be just more like a small little image. You know, imagine, if you will, a Coke can with a language says the pause that refreshes, which is kind of a wink to the viewer. So exploiting that opportunity, knowing situationally what the viewer's up to, with a kind of a respectful ad execution, and we'll see how that goes. It's an experiment that we can take because of who we are, and we'll see if it resonates with viewers and works for marketers.
Great, and finally, Peter, your view on where things are going in terms of distribution. Hulu's huge. We hear a lot about Warner Media is going to start something up, Disney's going to start something up, delivery is changing. Some thoughts from you in terms of success.
Well, if you want to know where
want.
the world's going, you just look at the distributors, and I think anybody who is in the video business is absolutely contemplating how do we get into the OTT video on demand space. So the fact that we've been doing this for over 11 years with this nice running start is helpful. It's going to be very competitive space. I think you'll see an explosion of innovation as all these companies do research to find out how viewers' needs are being met, or more interestingly aren't being met. You'll see a lot of jockeying for position with content and exclusives. I like where we are. Again, with our long-running start, we've got relationships with 25 million subscribers, and it's going to be fun to watch. It's an exciting time.